Hi boys and girls, welcome to Yoga with Nicole. How's everybody feeling today? 2 thumbs up? Maybe 2 thumbs down? Maybe it's a 1 thumb up, 1 thumb down kind of a day. Boys and girls, today we are finishing up our alphabet yoga. So join me, grab a mat and a towel, a mat or a towel, a water bottle if you get thirsty. And then we're also going to use today some dandelions. Yeah, we're going to use some dandelions when we practice breathing on purpose today. And you might also have some helicopter seeds in your yard. Yeah, so if you have some of those, gather up a few and then join me in child's pose. All right, my friends, sitting on our knees, we'll sit back on our heels and then fold forward, bringing our forehead all the way down to the ground and then listening carefully for my chime. Here we go. Boys and girls, slowly roll on up. Take a big breath in, reach way up high. And then as you breathe out, bring your palms together in front of your heart and press your hands as strong as you can. And help me sing our song. Eyes are watching, ears are listening, voices quiet, bodies calm. This is how we listen, and I know you're ready for yoga time. Yoga time. Well done. Well, my friends, stretch your puppy dog paws nice and wide. Press them into the mat. Tuck your toes under and find your downward dog. And let's bark it out. Woof, 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 woof. Wag your tails while you're here and let's stretch one leg up high in the sky. Shake it out. Bring that foot down. Stretch your other leg up high in the sky. Shake it out. Bring that foot down. Let's bend our knees and jump our feet up for 4 frog jumps today. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well done. Let's stretch those legs out long. Hang down low and tickle your toes. And come all the way up to mountain pose. Take a big breath in here. Let it go. And let's get ready to warm up our bodies with a little dance for the sun. Here we go, my friends. Awesome. Let's shake out those feet a little bit. Shake out those hands. Yes. And let's stand tall just like a mountain and get ready to reach up. Here we go. Big breath in, reach up. Wave to the sun. Hang down low and tickle your toes. Hands down and step back and lower all the way to the ground. Let's lift our head and our heart, find our snake pose. Tuck those toes under, find downward dog and bark it out. That's right, let's stretch that leg up high in the sky. Maybe bend your knee, open up through your hips. And we'll do that to the other side, boys and girls. Stretch the other leg out, shake it, shake it, shake it. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Bring that foot down, let's bend our knees, jump our feet up for 3 more frog jumps. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Well done. Stretch those legs out long. Hang down low, tickle your toes. And come all the way up to mountain pose. Take that breath. Let it go. And let's do that one more time. Reach way up high, my friends. Wave to that beautiful sun. Hang down low and tickle those toes. Hands down and step it back. And let's find rainbow pose. Tip over to one side, reach way up high. Say hello, sunshine. Bring that hand down, tip over to the other side. Say hello, clouds. Bring that hand down. Let's lower all the way to the ground. Lift our head and our heart. And find snake pose. Tuck your toes, find your downward dog, bark it out. Bend your knees one last time, jump your feet up for 10 frog jumps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome work, my friends. Stretch those legs out low. Hang down low, tickle your toes. And come all the way up to mountain pose. Big breath in, big breath out. Awesome. Well, let's have a seat, my friends. Take a moment to check in with ourselves. Whew. Maybe you're putting your hands on your heart. Maybe you have one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And you're noticing the way your body moves as you breathe in and out. You might even feel that heart beating a little bit fast underneath your hand. You might even feel maybe a little bit warm from working, right? Nice work. Remember, it's always important to check in with yourself to see how you're feeling. And you can do that so many different times throughout the day. And that kind of helps us, so that way we know how to take care of ourselves, right? If we don't know what we're feeling or how we're feeling, we don't know how we can help ourselves. So always remember, check in. Do a little check to see how you're feeling. All right, boys and girls, we have lots to do today. It is our last day of the alphabet. We're gonna finish up all the letters of our alphabet and have some fun with some flowers and seeds afterwards before we take our rest. So let's get started right away. Does anybody know where we left off last time we met? Let's take a look. Help me sing. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. Correct. Boys and girls, this is the letter U. That's right. Put a finger on your nose, on your nose, on your nose if your name starts with U. Oh yeah, that's a pretty unique first letter, isn't it? Yeah. I wonder if you can think of any letters that start, or any words that start with the letter U. Umbrella. Yeah, that's a U word. How about under? That's right. We also have unicorn. A fantastic unicorn is another U word. Boys and girls, would you like to try unicorn pose? Fantastic. All right, boys and girls. Well, let's come up onto our knees. And then I'm going to tuck my toes under. I'm going to turn to the side so that way you can see my toes. You may wish to tuck your toes under also. We're going to stretch back with one hand, reaching all the way down to our heel. And then stretch our unicorn horn up towards the sun, towards the sky. Let's take a big breath in here. Let it out. And let's come all the way back up and try that on the other side. So tuck your toes back one more time. We're going to reach back with the other hand and stretch our unicorn horn up towards the sky. That's right, boys and girls, take your breath. Let it go. And then come all the way back up. Let's sit down on our heels with a nice tall back. And then maybe even tuck your chin to your chest to stretch out the back of your neck. Oh, that feels so good. Nice work. Fantastic. It's a great pose to stretch out the front of your chest. It helps to give you some energy, and it also helps to keep your back nice and flexible. That's right. All right, boys and girls, we have some more letters to do. So let's keep going. What comes after U? Let's do it. Let's sing it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. That's right, my friends. This is a letter V. V, V, V. Does anybody have a name that starts with the letter V? Put a finger on your nose if you do. Awesome. Well, let's think about it, my friends. What are some words that you know of that starts with the letter V? Let's put our V over here, perhaps. I know Velcro starts with the letter V. What about velvet? Velvet starts with the letter V. And volcano. Volcano starts with the letter V. Boys and girls, stand on up. We're going to do volcano pose. Stand tall. We're going to step our feet nice and wide. And then we're going to press our hands together right in front of our hearts. So I want you to imagine down inside your belly some hot lava, right? Imagine it getting so warm and so bubbly that you almost feel like you're going to explode. Have you ever had some feelings inside you that made you just want to explode? Yeah, sometimes when I get really angry or even really sad sometimes, I just feel like I need to get all those feelings out and just let them explode. This is a great pose to do when you have those big feelings. Just let them explode out of you, get it all out, and then that way you can start to feel calm and centered again. Let's give it a try. Standing tall, pressing our hands together. Imagine all that lava deep down in your belly, warming up, getting so hot that it starts to bubble, and imagine it coming up higher and higher and higher, and then let it explode out of your volcano. Do it again. Big breath in. Let your volcano explode as much as you need to. When you're all done, my friends, bring your hands back to center. Take a big breath in as you step your feet together. And let that quiet breath out. Coming back into mountain pose. Nice work. Take a moment to check in with yourself and notice how you feel. Maybe the one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Maybe it's just standing quietly with your eyes closed. But notice how that pose, all that releasing of that extra energy and those emotions, those really big, strong feelings, notice how that feels. Do you feel lighter? Do you feel a little bit more calm? Try it out next time you have those big feelings and see what happens. Boys and girls, does anybody know what comes after the letter V? Let's sing to find out. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. That's right, boys and girls. Let's see what our W looks like. Does anybody know what sound our W makes? That's right. Put a finger on your nose if your name starts with the letter W. Wonderful. Now, can you think of any words that start with the letter W? Word. That's right. Words start with the letter W. What about water? Water. That sounds really good right now. Water starts with the letter W. Wacky. Yep, wacky starts with the letter W. And what about wheel? Wheel also starts with the letter W. Boys and girls, let's come on down onto our backs and let's try our wheel pose. So coming down all the way onto our backs, we're going to bend our knees and step our feet together close to our bum. And then we're going to take our hands and press our hands into the mat just behind our shoulders. Your fingers should point towards your shoulders. Now, as strong as you can, we're going to take a big breath in, and then we're going to lift ourselves up to make our wheel pose. Here we go. Big breath in. Big breath out. Nice job. Press your hands into the mat so strong. Press your feet into the mat so strong. Maybe your heels lift up. Nice work. When you're feeling ready to come down before your arms get tired, let's start to slowly lower down. Awesome work. Boys and girls, take a moment to windshield wiper your legs back and forth. That's right. Windshield wiper starts with a W also. Wonderful. Boys and girls, hug those knees in towards your chest. Rock and roll all the way up. And let's keep going. We have a few more letters to get till the end. Until we get to the end, right? Okay. Let's find out. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. That's right. X, X, X. Ooh, X is another tricky one, another unique letter, first letter of a name. Does anybody have a name that starts with the letter X? Put a finger on your nose if you do. Yeah, so X is an interesting letter because sometimes it makes a Z sound, right? Like xylophone. Xylophone starts with the letter X. Sometimes it sounds like an X and a Z, right? Like Xavier. Somebody might have the name Xavier. Yeah, so X is interesting. And it's really kind of tricky to think of some other words that start with the letter X. There's X-ray, right? Pretty easy. There's also some part of our body right at the end of our breastbone here, our sternum, that's called the xiphoid process. That's a big two words there. That starts with the letter X also. So X is such a tricky letter. But boys and girls, how do we know, if we were pirates, how would we know where the treasure is if we were looking at a treasure map? That's right, X marks the spot. So let's try making an X with our bodies to mark our treasure. Boys and girls, come all the way down onto your mats. We're going to lower onto our back, and we're going to stretch our legs out nice and wide, stretch our arms up overhead, and turn our bodies into the letter X. Reach through your fingers, reach through your toes, and then let everything settle back down. Take a big breath in here. Big breath out. Awesome work. Boys and girls, I think I can stay here all afternoon. What do you think? Are you feeling kind of cozy and X marks the spot? Awesome. All right, let's hug those knees in, rock and roll all the way up because we have 2 more letters to finish up our alphabet. All right, does anybody know what comes after the letter X? Well, we know how to find out, don't we? Sing with me, my friends. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. That's right, Y. Boys and girls, this is our letter Y. Well done. Does anybody have a name that starts with the letter Y? Put a finger on your nose, on your nose, on your nose if your name starts with Y. Pretty tricky. That's another letter I think that might be kind of unique in some people's names. Some people might have a Y, more people might have a Y at the end of their name than maybe they do at the beginning of their name. Can you think of any words that start with the letter Y? Huh. Yellow. The color yellow starts with Y. That's right. What about an animal? A yak. Have you ever heard of a yak before? Yak starts with the letter Y. Or a yo-yo. Yo-yo starts with the letter Y. Fantastic. So there's also something that we do when we're feeling tired. Sometimes we might let out a big yawn. Boys and girls, stand on up. We are going to do a little yawn and flop to stretch out the body whenever you need a little energizing, whenever you've been sitting down and you're feeling tired. Yawn and flap will help to wake you back up, stretch the body out, and help you feel good overall, right? So let's give it a try. When we stand up tall, we stand and our feet can be hips width apart, right? So not too big and not necessarily close together, but just a little far apart. And we're starting to take it on and we let out a big yawn. And then we flap. That's right, let your body hang down low, let your head go, let your arms go, and then let's slowly roll on up. Let's take in another big breath in, let out your yawn, and then flap. Nice work. Last time, roll all the way up, and let's do it again. Stretch those arms, and let out, big yawn and flap. Beautiful. Boys and girls, hang down low for just a moment. Maybe sway and rock from side to side. And then let's slowly start to roll on up and have a seat. Awesome work. All right. This is it, my friends. We've made it to the very end of our alphabet. I wonder who knows what the last letter of the alphabet is? I hear it. I heard lots of Z's. Let's sing just to make sure. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. That's right, you knew it. Boys and girls, well done. This is our letter Z. Do you have a name that starts with this letter? Put a finger on your nose. Wonderful work, boys and girls. Can you think of a word that starts with this letter? With the letter Z. I heard zebra. That's right. Zebra. I heard zipper. What other words start with the letter Z? Oh, zigzag, right? A zigzag, isn't the Z shaped like a zigzag? Boys and girls, stand up tall because we are going to make our bodies into a zigzag. And I'm going to actually turn to the side so that way you can see my zigzag. Are we ready? So we're going to first stand in a very straight line, reaching our arms way up high. Fantastic. And then we're going to bend so that way we create a zigzag line. So we're going to sit back as if we're almost sitting in a chair. And then still reach up, lift your heart. Beautiful. Can you see the zigzag shape? Did you make a zigzag shape also? Hold it here for one more breath. Let it go. And let's fold over those long legs and shake it out. Boys and girls, slowly roll all the way back up. Come to your mountain pose. Take that big breath in. And then as you breathe out, let's squat down. Nice work. One more breath here. Let it go. Wonderful. Boys and girls, come have a seat. Give yourselves a pat on the back because we did it. If you stuck with me, you made it through all 26 letters of the alphabet. We did our yoga from A to Z. Well done. That's a lot of yoga. I'm so proud of all my friends. Well, now it's time for us to have some time to breathe on purpose, right? So today, I've pulled some things from my yard, so some things that we can use. And remember, you can really use anything you'd like when you're practicing breathing, right? Today I have some of these helicopter seeds. They're all over. You might have some of these in your yard too. Another thing that I grabbed today, which I don't have much left of, are some dandelions. You might also have some dandelions in your yard. So if you have a couple of these things, you can either pause the video and go and get some, or maybe you've gathered up beforehand. But let's take a little bit of time here to breathe on purpose. So let's start with, let's start with our dandelions. So remember, when we practice our breathing, we want to sit up tall so that way all that fresh air can fill up inside of our lungs, and then we can let it go. So sitting up tall, crisscross applesauce, or maybe sitting on your knees is a little bit more comfortable. Let's take a dandelion, and we'll hold it up to our mouth. Take a big breath in through your nose, and blow it out. And notice the seeds flying. Do you still have any seeds left on your dandelion? Keep breathing until they're all gone. I wonder how many breaths it takes to blow all the seeds off of your dandelion. All right, if you have a couple more, take some time. You might even take a little time to notice what those seeds look like when they're up close. You might notice sometimes you need a big, strong breath, or you might need a gentle breath. All right, if you have one more dandelion or whatever you might have left, I'm going to take these three. There's only a little bit left. Take that last breath in, blow it out. Well done. Awesome. All right, moving on. If you have found some seeds, or if you have anything else that's kind of light and small that you can blow around, now would be a good time. I'm going to take my helicopter seeds and put a little bit in my hand like we do with our petals and our leaves. And then let's take that big breath in, big breath out, big breath in, big breath out. Last time, my friends. Big breath in, big breath out. Well, I am ready for a rest. What do you think? Let's come on down onto our mats. We're gonna stretch our legs up high in the sky. Give them a little shake. Give our arms a little shake. Just shake it all out. And then let's find that X marks the spot pose. So stretch your legs out long. Stretch your arms up overhead. Turn your body into that X. Let's take that big breath in, and then as we breathe out, let everything settle into the ground. Close your eyes if it feels okay.
Imagine your name written across the sky in all the colors of the rainbow. Slowly, your name gets bigger. Watch the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, the indigo, and the violet of the rainbow glistening through all the raindrops. Each color may hold a different feeling. You don't have to know for sure what they are, but they may include loving or hoping or protecting or soothing, or maybe even something else you don't think of. Slowly, the glistening rainbow of your name comes toward you, covering you like a cuddly blanket. Let the colors melt into you, filling your whole body with this rainbow energy. As you lie here in our relaxation pose, notice the energy spreading throughout your whole body.
Chest, maybe even give your knees a little kiss, and let's roll over onto our sides, using our arms for a pillow, taking a moment to get all comfy and cozy, and then let's push those bodies up with those strong arms, and everybody join me, sitting crisscross, applesauce, hands on your boys and girls, I had so much fun practicing with you today. Wonderful work. Let's get ready to say goodbye. Sitting up tall, reach way up high, say the sky above me, the earth below me, everything I need is within me. I'll see you later, my friends.